Hurricane Melissa has officially become one of the most dangerous storms of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, and it's still gaining strength. As of the latest advisory from the U.S. National Hurricane Center, Melissa has reached sustained wind speeds of 120 miles per hour and is forecast to strengthen further into a rare Category 5 hurricane as it pushes northwest through the Caribbean Sea. This terrifying projection puts Jamaica directly in its path, with landfall expected as early as Tuesday, although the effects of the storm will begin well before then. Melissa is now the 13th named hurricane of the season, a sobering statistic as the region faces increasingly destructive weather events year after year. Already, Melissa is leaving a mark. In Haiti, torrential rains triggered by the outer bands of the storm have caused landslides, killing at least 2 people according to the country's Civil Protection Agency. As Melissa grows closer, its reach will expand, and so will its impact. In addition to violent winds, the hurricane is expected to bring life-threatening flash floods, mudslides, and storm surges reaching up to 13 feet above ground level. That kind of surge is capable of submerging ground-floor homes, washing away roads, and devastating low-lying coastal communities. Some meteorologists warn that even if the storm weakens slightly before landfall, dropping from a Category 5 to a Category 4, the damage will be virtually the same. A slight dip in wind speed won't stop the sheer destruction caused by high waves, torrential rainfall, and crumbling infrastructure. What makes Hurricane Melissa especially dangerous is how quickly it is strengthening. This phenomenon, known as rapid intensification, is becoming more common in recent years due to warmer sea surface temperatures. Scientists have pointed to climate change as a major contributing factor. Warmer oceans allow hurricanes to build more moisture and energy, essentially feeding the storm and making it grow stronger, faster. Melissa is just the latest example of this terrifying trend. And with the storm projected to drop up to 30 inches, 76 centimeters of rain in some areas, even communities far inland, away from the direct coastal hit, could experience dangerous flooding and road washouts. In Jamaica, the government is taking the threat extremely seriously. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has addressed the nation, urging citizens to prepare immediately and not wait until the last minute. He acknowledged the growing anxiety among the public, saying, "I know that there are many Jamaicans who are anxious, who are very concerned, and rightfully so. You should be concerned. But the best way to address anxiety and any nervousness and concern is to be prepared." That preparation is now in full swing across the country. Residents are being urged to board up their windows with wood, reinforce rooftops, secure loose objects, and gather essential supplies, including clean drinking water, flashlights, non-perishable food, and medical kits. Gas stations and supermarkets are seeing long lines, and emergency shelters are being opened across coastal and high-risk regions. The capital, Kingston, is likely to see some of the worst effects. With parts of the city situated near the coast and other areas built into hillsides, both storm surge and landslides are major concerns. Power outages are also expected. Residents are being advised to fully charge devices, unplug electronics when the storm nears, and fill up water storage containers before utility services potentially go offline for days. Emergency response crews, including the Jamaican Defense Force and National Works Agency, are already pre-positioning vehicles and supplies to respond to blocked roads and potential rescues. But Jamaica isn't alone in facing Melissa's wrath. Hurricane warnings are also in effect for parts of Haiti, including Port-au-Prince, as well as the Eastern Dominican Republic and Eastern Cuba. These regions are already vulnerable due to challenging terrain, limited resources, and weakened infrastructure from previous storms. In eastern Cuba, preparations are also underway as Melissa is expected to pass over the island by Wednesday, likely as a Category 3 storm. That may sound like a downgrade, but a Category 3 hurricane still packs winds of over 110 mph and can easily tear off roofs, snap trees, and collapse older buildings. These regions have been through disasters before, and for many residents, Melissa brings back chilling memories of past storms like Irma, Maria, and Dorian. It's also important to consider the broader climate trends. The Atlantic hurricane season officially ends in November, but this year has already far exceeded average expectations. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, had predicted an above-normal season earlier this year, citing warmer than usual Atlantic waters and stronger West African monsoon activity, which often triggers the development of tropical storms. Hurricane Melissa is a textbook example of this pattern. Its origins can be traced back to a wave off Africa's coast, which then crossed the Atlantic and rapidly transformed into this monstrous cyclone. What makes this situation even more frustrating for many Caribbean residents is the sense of déjà vu. Each year, the region prepares for hurricane season with growing concern. And each year, storms seem to grow stronger, wetter, and more erratic. Some critics argue that wealthier nations must do more to support vulnerable island states, not only through disaster aid but also by addressing climate change, which fuels these increasingly violent weather systems. At this point, the official advice is crystal clear. Take Melissa seriously. This storm is not one to ride out casually. If you live in a flood-prone zone, evacuation may be necessary. If you're near the coast, move inland. If you're in an area with hills or unstable soil, be alert for signs of landslides. And no matter where you are, follow updates from local authorities, meteorologists, and national emergency agencies. As the storm draws closer, we'll continue to provide updates right here on America Today. Whether it's satellite tracking, on-the-ground reports, or emergency resource information, our goal is to keep you informed and safe. To everyone watching from Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, or the Dominican Republic, our thoughts are with you. Please take every precaution and encourage your family, neighbors, and friends to do the same. Preparedness saves lives. And to everyone else watching, this is a powerful reminder of just how quickly nature can turn from calm to catastrophe. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Comment below with your location, your safety plan, or a message of support to those in Melissa's path. Every bit of awareness helps. This has been your America Today update on Hurricane Melissa. Stay safe, stay alert, and we'll see you in the next one.